General Hospital star reveals why Cody won't tell Mac he's his father. Fun already. General Hospital's Josh Kelly breaks down the hold-up to the big Cody/Mac reveal. Now that John G. York is back as Mac on General Hospital, and cheers to that. The time has come for Cody to reveal their connection. But as we've already started to see on air, it ain't necessarily gonna happen anytime soon. Why, when Mac likes Cody now, and Cody admires Mac? Ironically, that is why. Cody's feelings toward Mac's family have gotten deeper, and he's really entrenching himself into their lives, so it's like he's digging his own grave, the longer he keeps the paternity secret. Josh Kelly tells Soap Opera Digest. You'll recall that the character wasn't exactly introduced to Port Charles as the most stand-up guy ever. 2 years later, Cody is still really ashamed of what he did, and now he feels like more of a liar, you know. He lied about the paternity test, and sometimes it feels like it's easier to live in a lie. Kelly suggests he's got a good thing going, everyone's getting along right now, and he knows that if he tells the truth, it's gonna cause chaos and it might cause irreparable damage. Odds are Cody's worrying for no reason. After all, Port Charles is a town in which until recently, Sonny was cohabitating with his ex-girlfriend's murderer. Laura and Kevin managed to stay married even after he hid away psycho brother Ryan for years. And Alexis and Sam remained tight even though the latter once slept with Mom's husband. Anything is possible, especially forgiveness. Alexis confronts Ava over the Invader article. Blaze and Kristina both face being cancelled due to the backlash from the Invader article, and Alexis confronts the article's source. Today on General Hospital, the blow-up begins from the Invader article on Natalia's homophobic remarks about Kristina, Blaze, and gay people in general. All products and services featured are independently chosen by editors. However, Soaps.com may receive a commission on orders placed through its retail links, and the retailer may receive certain auditable data for accounting purposes. Diane shows up at Sonny's office after he calls her. Sonny informs her that Avery isn't safe with Ava, and he wants sole custody now. Diane says in order to revisit their custody agreement, she'll need something damning on Ava. She warns him they'd have to argue that Ava is less fit to raise Avery than him, and this is a steep hill to climb. She also says Avery isn't a baby anymore, and she could wind up hating him for taking her mother away. Sonny is willing to chance it, so Diane begins making notes on her phone. She then sees a news alert from the Invader and steps out to make a call. In her hotel room, Ava reads the comments on the article about Natalia, and she calls Adrian and demands to see him. She tells him to come to her room, as she can't go to him, and tells him to take the stairs so nobody sees him. Adrian finally arrives, gasping for breath, and begs for water. Ava gives him some, and he says the article has been a hit, and he's been booked on Bravo and TMZ. Ava tells him to do whatever he wants, but make sure her name is kept out of it. Adrian says her secret is safe, and besides, all people are talking about is Natalia. Ava again orders Adrian to forget her name and never mention it, especially to Nina. He thinks there must be a story there. She threatens to take him out if he breathes her name to anyone and demands he take down the recording. Adrian says that would only draw more attention to it, and the story has been picked up by the newswires and is everywhere already. She tells him to get out and make sure nobody sees him leaving. At Kristina's, she and Alexis go over the resumes for the new director at the center. Alexis is more concerned about Kristina than the center at the moment. Alexis then gets a call from Diane, who tells her about the Invader's news alert and asks what Alexis is doing. Alexis has no idea what she's talking about, and reveals she quit the Invader. Diane tells Alexis this is bad, and to go to the Invader's website now. Alexis pulls up the article and plays the audio linked in it. They listen to Natalia's remarks about Blaze and Kristina. Alexis is furious. Kristina is too, but she'll be fine. She wasn't the one outed by her own mother, who had awful things to say about her. Alexis asks if she's heard from Blaze, but Kristina hasn't, and she assumes deception is doing damage control. Kristina says after this, her own center won't even let her in the front door. Alexis says this will work out, and she is going to go deal with it. She storms out. Back at Sonny's office, he reads the article and can't believe Natalia would say such things about her own daughter. Diane says people can conceal their hatred and homophobia well.